Friends, about 2 years and 4 months ago, I had my first kidney stone, and I shared that experience with people on YouTube, and just wanted to make a record of what I went through. And everyone told me after I finished up with that whole ordeal that I would probably have kidney stones in the future. So here I sit today, 2 years, 4 months later, and I'm on meds again. Waiting for a kidney stone to pass. And the reason I'm doing a follow-up video is because this one is different than the last one that I had. I wanted to kind of specify what's different about it. The last time I had no pain in my back. This time it's on the last time it was on the left side, this time it's on the right side, and it has felt like I've got like a knifing pain about halfway up my back and more sort of toward the back. It felt like, honestly, like I pulled a muscle about 7 months ago, or 7 weeks ago. I would say 6 or 7 weeks ago, I started feeling pain, and I really did. I thought it was because I bought this new riding lawnmower, and I was riding on hills that were kind of uneven, and I thought that maybe I was straining myself as I'm trying to compensate for being on one side or the other as I'm riding on these slanty surfaces. But more and more, I started thinking, no, I think this might be something with my kidney. And I would start getting little twinges like I had before with the left side, which, just cutting to the chase here, it feels like somebody squeezing on one of your testicles. It just really hurts badly. And so last night, the pain, I actually, like 2 days ago, I felt some twinges in my right testicle. And it hurt really bad, and it gave me, cause to think, oh gee, this is kind of strange. And the whole time, this whole thing in my back, I mean, honestly, this pain in my back, I won't say it's anything that was debilitating. It's something I've been living with for 6-7 weeks. I thought, bad muscle. But I would turn certain ways or turn back this way, whatever, like that, and it would really knife. Sometimes I would like turn over in my sleep and sleep on one side or the other, and as I'm turning, it would feel like I'm getting kind of a knife into the kidney. Well, last night, what I experienced was just that an intensification of the pain in the back, and it felt like it radiated, like it just shot through like a line through my lower abdomen and down into my right testicle. It's this thing, it hurt. I mean, it's a funny thing is that, let me back up just a little bit. I called a doctor friend of mine who is an awesome doctor, and I asked him, I said, what can I do this time so I don't have to pay $7,000 or $8,000 for an emergency room visit? Because the last time I had this thing, man, I had to go to an emergency room. I was part of Mission Healthcare then, and the emergency room, even after the insurance and all had paid, I ended up paying, seriously, I think it was like $7,000. And so this time I wanted to avoid the emergency room thing altogether. And so my doctor, his name is Tom. Tom told me, he said, Tony, he said, try to make, do you have any meds to get you through the pain? I said, I have some left over from the last time. I said, I've got 6 oxycodones. I have the Flomax. I have the other medication that keeps you from getting sick from taking oxycodone. I said, I've not taken any of it since I passed that last kidney stone. This stuff's 2 years old. Well, it turns out it lasts. So I had 2-year-old meds, or 2 years and 4-month-old meds, but what happened? These 2 days before the attack last night, I could feel twinges coming. So I called Tom up. Tom said, just start taking the Flomax. Just open up, do something to make your body, flush out the kidney stone. He said that can help. What happened? I couldn't go to his office because it was 4th of July. So this was happening to me. I guess maybe it was Sunday that I called Tom and told him I had it. Maybe it's Saturday, it's Sunday. I don't know, but they were off that weekend and they had like 4th of July off. So I couldn't go see them until today, which is Wednesday, July the 5th. So what I did the Flomax. I drank lots of water, and actually flushed out a tiny little flake. It honestly looked like a flake. It couldn't have been more than 1 millimeter. But I was peeing into the bottle like they had me do last time. I was, if I saw anything in there, I was running it through a little filter so it could catch it and I could take it to the guys, which I did this morning. So chronology is, I started feeling pain, called my friend up. He said, I can't get you an oxycodone prescription unless we go ahead and do an appointment with you, and I want to make sure everything stays above board right, because I want to do it right for my employment and everything. I don't want drug testing me thinking something's going on. So I actually used the meds I had left over, and I didn't use any of them until last night, because last night's when it hit. I had the problem. I did the Flomax, found a little flake, minimal pain. Last night it goes crazy. It hurt so bad. It hurt worse than the last time, except I didn't let it go so long that I started throwing up. I could barely walk. My back hurt so bad, and then the pain shooting down into the right testicle. And Tom, my doctor, had told me if it gets that bad, if it gets to a point where you can't stand it, go ahead and take the oxycodone. And so I had 6 pills. I took 2 of them at 11:30, and it alleviated the pain. I would say down from about a level 9 or 9.5 out of 10 down to probably a 2. And then on that prescription it said take 2 pills every 6 hours or as needed. So I waited till 5:30 in the morning. It was 6 hours. I took the other 2, and that brought my pain level down to 0. I mean, so I know the pain is there. Now here's what's different about this time out. I went and saw Tom this morning. His staff were great. Got to see him and a resident that works with him. And Tom said this time, he said, I'm gonna refill that oxycodone, but this time don't take it just every 6 hours, 2 pills every 6 hours. He said just take it when you need it. So like right now, this is interesting. This is a strange little game I'm playing right now. At 5:30 in the morning, I took 2 oxycodones, almost 0 pain. I would say maybe a level 1 with pain, and it made me pretty loopy for a little while, but I still feel like me. But now here it is, coming up like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not taking any more. I'm feeling slight twinges, but nothing, no unmanageable pain. So the thing that's different this time is the people that advised me last time. They told me, get ahead of the pain, stay ahead of the pain, take your oxycodone every 6 hours. And the thing I'm worried about, folks, is getting hooked. I mean, I don't think I would, but I've seen documentaries, people that get hooked on opiates. I don't want that happening to me. And so I am trying to play it super careful. So I'm going to take as minimal oxycodone tablets as I can. What I'm waiting for now is since I have much more pain in my back, where I had no pain in the past, I'm thinking there may be something lodged in my kidney, and so does Tom. And so I'm waiting for a pre-certification to take place so I can go get a CAT scan and find out what's going on in my right kidney. And so what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do a couple of videos about this. This is just the beginning. This is just the fact that kidney stones are different. They're going to feel different, I guess, every time. People have told me that. I can vouch for it now. I mean, I know what this is because I know the pain that I know the pain I experienced the last time. And so this time it's that same sort of pain, but a little bit more. But I'm not having the trouble with it down in my abdomen like I did the last time, which makes me wonder, did I pass that small little flake and that got rid of the testicle pain, but then I'm going to still have the back pain because there's more in there? Probably so. The thing I'm trying to find out is am I going to need lithotripsy? Am I going to need some kind of surgery or something? Or is this, hey, did I pull a muscle? So we're going to find all that out with the CAT scan. And I'm going to make a little series on this since kidney stones are just horrible. It's the worst kind of pain. I'm not going to continue on I'm not going to overthink this or oversay much more. I'm going to stop this video now. But I do think it's cool to be hearing input and stuff from other people. I don't like the spam I get about some kind of whiz shocking thing or something like that, so I wish people would leave that alone. But I love it when I get real people talking about their experience with kidney stones. This is something maybe I'm going to have to live with. I'm going to try my best to find out what it is that's doing this. I know I drank too much Diet Coke. That's probably part of it. Who knows what else I'm doing that's causing this. And Tom, my doctor, said, hey, some people just make stones. And so I made it through 51 years of life with no kidney stones, and now I'm 53, and here's another one. And gee whiz, it's an aggravating, debilitating thing. And the big fear is I am scared to death of opiates. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't take Advil. I don't take an Alka-Seltzer is about the only thing I ever take once in a while for heartburn. Hey, peace to all who watch. Subscribe to this channel if you like. Tell me what yeah, maybe just start a little bit more learning about kidney stones. Put some comments in here, share some info with me, educate me, enlighten me. Thanks again for watching, folks.